Morning, everybody. Tell me, what is wrong with this picture? I'll tell you what's wrong. There's no gutter up here. So, remember how yesterday I said we had left, they were going to finish the gutters, hoped that it would, wouldn't be a problem. Well, I think they realized, so the barn is 80 feet long. And I'd asked them what the longest run they have done is, and he said the longest that he'd done is like 150 feet or something, but the company had done like a 260-foot run. I said, wow, how many guys do you have to have in order to support that to get it up? And he said, well, at least one every 40 feet. I'm thinking, and he said, so we're kind of at the edge of that right here. So he called while we were out and said, hey, we really feel like we should have, oh, that's not good. See that bird? That just flew up in that tree right there? That was a hawk. And it was right over top of the chicken coop. Uh-oh. Well, as I was saying, he said they were kind of like at the end of what they could do. They did this side, so there's a gutter up here, and you can probably see right down there, there's a downspout. He said they're going to come back on Sunday with another guy to do the other side so that it's easier. It's actually starting to rain right now. I'm hoping that doesn't affect Aaron and I being able to do our collaboration video this evening. The kids also have soccer later this morning, so I'm trying to figure out what's going to happen. It's supposed to rain quite a bit, so I'm going to try to get the chores done. I'll see you guys in a bit. So I've got some bad news. Hear that rain? I was just about to email Aaron to ask him if he still wanted to try to work, if he thought it would, work out, if he had an area that we might be able to work. He doesn't have a shop to work in, not that I do here either. So, unfortunately, we're going to postpone the video, the collaboration, until another time. But that's fine. We'll get it done at some point. It's just not going to end up being today. And then I'll use that time today to work on the barn to get ready for our party in a couple weeks. So, actually, it's not in a couple weeks. It's in 8 days. So, I can definitely use the time. I was really looking forward to this collaboration, but I was knowing that it was putting me under the gun with regards to having time for this. So, maybe it's God's way of saying, hey, dude, you need to slow down a second and get done what you need to get done, and then do the fun stuff. So we will definitely do the fun stuff. I'm really looking forward to getting together with Aaron, but it's just not going to be today. I don't know if you guys can see this on camera, but it's raining pretty hard. This is what we don't want to end up building a hunting blind in, so that's why we're pushing it off. Here's the other bummer. So remember I had to take the gutter section down from here? Well, since they didn't do this section, anytime we go in and out of the door right now, we're going to get doubly poured on. Yeah. It's really wet playing soccer right now. Well, it rained, as I showed you, and we got wet. The bigger kids stayed out and played more in the rain. The littler kids went into the gym and played in there, so they didn't get quite so wet. But it poured for a while. And then I got to have lunch with these two beautiful ladies, and now we're heading home. So we'll see you guys in a while. It was probably a good thing we didn't go over to Aaron's house. Look at all this water. So actually, where we were playing soccer, it had stopped raining. But like, we're right on the border of where the weather front is. So even 4 or 5 miles south of us, it's not raining right now. We drove back and it just started raining just south of us. But you can see, this gutter is certainly working. Unfortunately, they didn't get the gutter on the other side. Not that it would have made that big a difference with regards to all the water over there. I mean, it's just still raining. And the rain is coming from the south. So it's kind of blowing into me right now. So it's blowing into that side of the barn. So the bottom of the barn, you can still see it's wet there. But yeah, this gutter seems to be working. It'd be nice when I get the tank put up there and we can gather all the rain. And if you can see, so the milking parlor right there, I'm gonna put a gutter up there. I'm gonna put a fascia board up, and then I'm gonna put a gutter, and I'll put a trough. I'll probably have to affix it to the side of the wall so the animals don't move it. But I'll put a trough there, and I'll have the gutter drain into the trough so that on days like this, it'll be, you know, a full trough. And I'll probably try to get as big a trough as I can, because a day like this, it'd fill it right up. So, fun times. Well, we just got home from Costco. As you can probably hear, it's still really wet. We went to church, and then we stopped at Costco, had dinner, grabbed a couple things. It's supposed to rain through the rest of today and tomorrow, and I think it's supposed to stop tomorrow evening. So I need to pick up some hay bales from the neighbor. He's getting rid of them. They're not up to par for the horses, but they'll be fine for the sheep and cows. So I'm gonna grab those. In the meantime, I'm grabbing groceries out of the van. Hey guys, well, the day is over. I'm just gonna do some chores in the house and probably go out and clean the barn a little bit. So thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. And on rainy days like today, more subscriptions really keeps me going. So I appreciate it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. It would have been really nice if we had gotten the gutters, because I bet you we've gotten over 2 inches of rain and it's just pouring outside. Anyway, I'm gonna clean. I'll see you tomorrow.